Hi, today we are going to do something interesting with these little crane vases. So they're glass, they have a small hole here and then something else up here like a little eyelet. So we're going to do a minimalistic hanging install. So I've got a whole bunch of these little crane vases. We will fill them up with water with flower food in them. And then the other thing we need is, I just went out in the woods and I found this stick. So I am going to create something on this branch with the things that we've got here. The other component that I'm using is bind wire. So this is wire, but it's wrapped in paper. So you can see that you can manipulate it. You wouldn't have to use this. You could use fishing line, you could use wool or string, whatever. This just happened to be what I had on hand. So what I've done with this stick, I've measured out 3 different pieces of bind wire, and it's a good idea to do this at the start so that you know exactly what sizes your bind wire is going to be, and then when you put the little crane vase on your branch, you don't have to fiddle with it so much for so they don't run into each other, so you've got a nice balance between them. So I've just taken the bind wire and basically gone around the branch, just wrapped it a few times so it's tight, and then taken the other. Okay, so I'll just do a small close-up here of actually how I attached it to the branch. So I've pre-measured my bind wire, which is the wrapped paper wire, and what I've done is just very snugly put that around here. So we've got a really, just twisted it around here and it holds it on there. Then what I've done is attached the other end of the bind wire to the crane vase. So what I would do when I was making a big one, this only has 3, but the big one, I would attach all the bind wire first at the lengths that you want, then I would place the crane vases in the little eyelet here and attach the end of the bind wire to them. And I've just put a few, these are really blown open little orange spray roses, but for this purpose it's actually really quite nice. So for this one I've just put 3 small ones on, so it's something easy that you can do yourself at home. So what I'll just show you, because I did this prepped ahead of time because I thought it was kind of a neat idea. So we've got this branch up here and then this little hanging install, which I think is really cute. So you could do that with flowers, you could do it with all greenery. What was the other thing, Kate, we said we might do with it?
Yeah, you could use it as a propagation station if you're into plants and propagating plant cuttings.
Yeah, so you could hang that in your kitchen window, and you could pretty much place it anywhere, just depending on the size that you want to go with it. So I'm just going to set this one to the side, and I'm going to show you another one that we've done that's a little bit bigger, a little bit more involved, but exactly the same technique. So behind me here, what we've done, I found a bigger branch, quite a bit bigger branch, and we've filled up the crane vases again with water, with flower food in them, and then again, minimalistic. We took a couple of roses, a couple of stems of alstroemeria, the nice chocolate black knight scabiosa, this beautiful chocolate lace, and some ivy just to make it a little bit softer. Now that looks great over top of the mantle like that, but it could also look fabulous at an entrance. And then Kate, we were talking about wedding, where we could place that in the wedding. Where do you think it would look nice at a wedding venue?
It would be amazing over a head table, or in the ceremony where the actual wedding is taking place.
Yeah, I think that would be absolutely stunning. Or you could even have it at your sign-in table, if you wanted to suspend it over that, just to make it kind of a highlight area. And that would also be a really pretty piece that if you wanted to have pictures taken, you could have that as your backdrop, and then just have your picture taken in front of it. And I think it's a very natural, very airy, like we said, minimalistic little garden install. So that's a simple idea that you could try at home if you wanted to. And I hope you enjoy this little video.